Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Polar Bears. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Delman Shelton, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So striding forward now, Casey Pryor, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So striding in, Dale Madrigal. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over, runner back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Count now a ball and a strike. Pryor aboard here at first with nobody out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
That is third. The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Swan. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game. Armando Gomez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping into the box, Ryan McDaniel. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 0.
Digging in, Brock Barreto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Pryor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Jeff Mendoza. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Standing in now, Thomas Dubois, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll come in here at 259, 22 home runs, and 59 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Broadway is there, 2 gone. Digging in now, Domingo Rosas. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And now a pitch on the way. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Broadway will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now in the box, Ricky Marchand. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive-in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready now, George Edler, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
He's set, and the pitch. Gomez is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Skied into straightaway right. Swan moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Broadway.
Settling in now, Quentin Broadway. First at bat for him here, and he brings with him a season tally of 30 long balls. As a look, now the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Two-0 count, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pryor is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. In now, Sito Nakajima, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box, Tom Wood, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Wood brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The set and the 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hard ground ball to third. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Leading off the inning, Horace Farrar, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Set to get his day started, Estevan Cabrera, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Fly ball out to right field. McDaniel is there. 2 down. Into the box now, Emmett Kyle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-2 once more.
One ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Striding in, Casey Pryor comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Has a look, now the pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
A dive, but he's back. And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2. And there he goes towards second, and he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And another foul ball. Now a move over to first. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch, and he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Colin Watney. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
The catcher, Colin Watney.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Ryan McDaniel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Kyle is under it, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Brock Barreto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Pitts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate, Ricky Marchand as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Pryor is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Syracuse is out in front here, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Dale Madrigal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit down the third baseline. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate now, Sean Swan batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. So stepping in, Jeff Mendoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Mendoza brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, George Edler.
George Edler.
Now here's the pitch. 0-1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Quentin Broadway, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pryor is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sito Nakajima. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Tom Wood. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Colin Watney, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ready with the 1-1. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside, 3-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full. The Polar Bears lead it 3-0. Stepping up now, Thomas Dubois. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Popped him up. Watney has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Standing in, Domingo Rosas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Breaks is bad as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Horace Ferrar. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan McDaniel.
The right fielder, Ryan McDaniel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
What an out.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
So now to the plate, Brock Barreto. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and here indeed is a super double play.
Now batting, left fielder.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Ready for another shot now. Jeremy hits 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Two and one. Popped him up. Cabrera shading to his right. And the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Estevan Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2 and 1. Ball even at 2 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. Weak grounder back to the mound. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now batting, Emmett Kyle. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way.
0-1.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Down and away, ball 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Casey Pryor. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Too high. 1 and 2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 and 2 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball heading for the alley. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Misses. Ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Base hit into right center. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Syracuse leads it 3-1. Standing in now, Ricky Marchand.
The second baseman.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 54 thus far, as it's now a 4-1 ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Bo Anthony takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 55, Bo Anthony.
In now, George Edler.
George.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
No outs, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. He'll try it again, 3-2. Popped up. Dubois over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in once again, Quentin Broadway. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Anthony has pitched just under 120 innings, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. The 1-0 delivery. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1. To the plate now, Sito Nakajima. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
At the plate, Tom Wood. First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Farrar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Colin Watney will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First delivery to him on the way. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a corner.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Nakajima isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
At the plate, Ryan McDaniel, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Syracuse is on top here, 6-1. Carlos Rocha is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Rocha.
7th inning, ready to roll, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder Sean Swan.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The third baseman, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Mendoza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. 1-1 to short, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Thomas Dubois. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder. and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he popped him up. In comes the left fielder, but this will land untouched. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 6-1. Dan Tovar gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 27, Dan Tovar.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Brock Barreto.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. On the ground to third. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tovar has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched, and with an ERA in the 5s has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Ricky Marchand. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Eli Granger has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Granger.
Digging in, Domingo Rosas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The second baseman, Domingo.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. Time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 29.
Now at the plate, Horace Farrar. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1 pitch. Granger Originally from the state of Connecticut, he was a fourth-round selection back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Hit to first. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Now to the plate, Estevan Cabrera. Two away here in the eighth, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with two men out. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the shortstop, Emmett.
At the plate, Emmett Kyle comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Bluejays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Casey Pryor. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. One run is in. Throw comes to second. He pulls into second safely as two runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. Two runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
So now to the plate, Dale Madrigal, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Polar Bears on top 6-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, George Edler.
George Edler.
Pitch on the way.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch coming, here it is. Quentin Broadway is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as it is now 7-3. Into the box, Sito Nakajima.
The designated hitter.
He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Tom Wood. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Still 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in and looking for more, Colin Watney. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0. Ryan McDaniel would be next. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready for another chance. Ryan McDaniel. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Michael Judd will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Brock Barreto. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Fouled away. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9th inning coming up. Syracuse is out in front 8-3. Adrian Anaya comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Sean Swan. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. McDaniel is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Bluejays.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeff Mendoza. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball. 2-0.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Thomas Dubois. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Polar Bears have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
8-3 is today's final. Syracuse win for a division-leading 98th time. Delman Shelton earns win number 15 on the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.